What's up, everyone? This is David with Pickdawgz.com with your free pick in the Liberty vs. Sam Houston game on Thursday, October 5th, 2023. We give away a ton of free picks here on our YouTube channel, as well as over at Pickdawgz.com and SportsChatPlays.com. But if you're wondering what bets I like the best and what bets our team likes the best, head on over to Pickdawgz or Sports Chat Plays. Click on the Premium Pick tab. You can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. Don't forget to use code PICK at checkout to save 15% any purchase that's $19 or more. All right, let's get into this one here as we have some midweek Conference USA action going down on Thursday night here with Liberty and Sam Houston. Liberty will be at home for this game, and they commit a perfect 4-0 and 2-0 within the conference after they won 38-6 against FIU in their last game. Liberty did outgain FIU 520-211, but they did turn the ball over 3 times in the game, so that's something to keep an eye on. But it was a relatively easy win for the Liberty Flames. Prior to that, Liberty did defeat Buffalo 55-27 and New Mexico State 33-17. This Liberty offense has been very solid as they're averaging 40 points per game with 229 passing and 271 rushing yards. Liberty is quarterbacked by Kaiden Salter, who has thrown for 919 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 1 interception, and he's also added 268 rushing yards and 5 scores. Quentin Cooley is the lead running back for Liberty, and he has rushed for over 300 yards this year. The Flames defense is allowing 18.5 points against with 182 passing and 128 rushing yards. Going over to Sam Houston, they come into this one 0-4, and they're 0-1 in the conference, but they were so close to getting that first win last week. So they played Jacksonville State. They lost 35-28 in overtime, but they led for most of that game, almost all of it, and they led 28-20 with under a minute left. Or right about a minute. I think it was a minute 13. They scored to make it 28-20. Jacksonville State got the ball, marched all the way down the field, scored, got the 2-point conversion, won in overtime. So just a heartbreaking loss for Sam Houston. Prior to that, they lost to Houston 38-7, Air Force 13-3, and BYU 14-0. In that Jacksonville State game, they did outgain Jacksonville State 435-393, and they forced 3 turnovers. It was their best game that they've played this season, but came up just short. The offense has been brutal for the Bearkats, as they're only scoring 9.5 points per game with 154 passing and 65 rushing yards. You know, they scored the 28 last week against Jacksonville State, and to them that probably felt like 50 because they scored 7 against Houston, 3 against Air Force, and 0 against BYU. But I will say the defense hasn't played too bad. They're allowing 25 points against per game with 177 yards and 177 passing yards and 184 rushing yards. But defensively, they allowed 14 to BYU, 13 to Air Force, and that Air Force offense is not easy to play defense against. Houston put it to them pretty good, scoring 38, and then they were in that Jacksonville State game. So, I think Sam Houston might be better than that 0-4 record indicates. I mean, those first 3 games are against very tough opponents, Houston, Air Force, and BYU. We saw last week Water find its level a little bit as they played a more comparable team to themselves. When looking at this matchup, Liberty undefeated at home, offense is rolling. Easy to say, hey, I think Liberty's just going to cover this one, but this is a pretty big spread for a Thursday night game against a conference opponent. And really, I know Sam Houston's offense has not been good, to say the least, but they came out of their shell a little bit last week. I think that momentum bleeds into this game. I think they'll be able to move the ball a little bit and do just enough to cover this big number. So I'm going to take Sam Houston plus the points as my free pick. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, as well as turn those notifications on so you're the first to see all of our content as we release it. If you're looking for my best bets, head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Pick tab. You can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. While you're on the sites, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free, they give you a ton of great information, and it helps you get a leg up. Good luck, and I'll see you guys soon.